Well, good weekend all. Ira Epstein, and here we are with your weekend edition for your metal markets. And this is for Friday, the 8th of March, 2024. It's a dreary day in Chicago, I can tell you that. It's rained all day long. But winter for all purposes, one of the mildest, if not the mildest on record in Chicago. I don't know where you live and how things are, but it was just another phenomenal one. I got to run the gasoline out of my snowplow now and put it away for the season. I tried to start it one time and I couldn't start it. It was so cold. That's when we were, I think, 10 below without a wind chill. And it just wouldn't fire up. So I'll get it tuned. All right, I have to be tuned because this was a rough week. I didn't deploy much at all this week. And I felt bad because I watched gold and missed the trade. So what can I say? I don't mind saying I missed things, all right? Didn't pull the trigger fast enough in it. Is it a good market here? Yeah. Could it go into the 2250, 60 level? It could. And go higher than that if it wants to keep catching on here on fire. Because you've got, if you look at it, a long-term base. If you really look at this chart just on a monthly close, you can see the area through here. You can see the area down here. You almost have that sideways action. The market had one opportunity on a weekly basis. It came in right here, and when it took out this high, it didn't look back. That's where I'm aggravated with myself. It was right here, and when you cleared that high, it kept going. Now, on a weekly chart, did it scream, hey, bye, you've got a higher high, higher low? It did not. It just went into a vertical price move. When vertical moves happen, my particular technique doesn't try to catch those. And the reason is, where do you put a stop? Everything's about risk at the end of the day. There's always another trade opportunity. But if you're wrong, where would you put a stop? All right. So you're just jumping in because you think it's going to keep going. I get it. And so far, the people that think that, they're right. You're over the Bollinger Band. You only stay over the Bollinger Band 5% of the time. You can get a couple of weeks over it. But you haven't done that more than a few times. So I want to be patient here and come in on the breaks. I am looking for a setup that gets bullish, but back within the Bollinger Band, and looking to see, is this that real play where the dollar finally weakens a lot? The market's looking long-term. It's saying, hey, if Bitcoin's good, this is just another one of those assets that should be able to run with that as well. That's part of what the gold traders are going to talk about. In the gold-silver ratio, this low, that's why I had that cursor there. I was looking at that. I know that was also the part that was the important one there. I'm sorry that I've left that on. I can't get rid of it right now. Higher lows, higher highs, but I like silver on the weekly chart. I think the pros are going to try to buy this one on about an 80-cent break back into that 2350 area. If you get back under this low, under the 2240 area, I think that the pros would get very disappointed and feel that they got caught. Barring that, I think they're looking to buy the break. I'm not yet there in the copper. The copper market, as you can see, has got three moving averages together here. We're looking to see what China's going to offer or not offer. In the platinum market, you've made a rally high that took out this high. But look at what you've been. You have been at that 18-week average, literally, if you take this in, right at the beginning of 2024. Have you gone really anywhere? No. It's a market that's had more downside bias than anything, but it hasn't even reached to the lower Bollinger Band. Now, if the market's good, it should be able to reach through the 100-day average up into the 990 level. So if gold's got staying power, it might carry other metals with it. Number two, other metals would come alive if interest rates are going to get cut in a number of countries, because that's the idea, that you're going to get industry going, you're going to get the economies going again, trade would get going. China included, Europe included, the United States, and other parts of Asia as well. I mean, you don't think Australia, New Zealand, everybody's looking who's going to go first on the interest rate cut scenario. In the dollar, it turned down. I mean, going home, this is now a bearish market. You'd have to get back over 104.24 to negate this on the chart. So I'm looking for pros to be looking for strategies to be short until that number is taken out. Now, I'll talk about this in a heck of a lot more in the mornings. And on the weekend, I also do, and I'll probably do this one on Sunday. I'll take a whole full day for myself off and do a weekend edition at that point. There's nothing big Monday coming, that's why. But I cover 40 charts. And during Monday through Friday, I cover in the mornings the daily charts, and I'll show a few times what the weekly chart is doing to back it up. I cover all these different areas of the market, and I let it all run together. So if you're looking for some fun, a little way to look at it, trade ideas, this is where it happens. I record at 5 in the morning, 5:10, and I have it typically ready for everybody about 5:45 a.m. Central Time. I'm Ira Epstein. You have yourself a great weekend. You can go to iraepstein.com to take a look at how the videos work, and I will see you all come Monday. Take care.